Mike, I believe we got Coach Parker
I
on.
believe we do have Coach. You with us, Coach?
Yeah, I'm here.
Coach Parker, appreciate you taking the time to talk to us a minute. I know you this is really out of your routine here. You like to get in here and get the business, but got a big game tonight. How you got a good vibe for the team coming in?
We better be ready. We got a good Chapel Hill team we're going to play, and it's going to be a good ball game. I just hope we bring our part of the portion.
Well, Coach, these guys, I think they've won the last 3, and then prior to that, you had won 9 out of the last 10. Of course, you had that 6-point loss last year on this field. With the new schedules, here you guys are back over here at Forrest 2 years in a row. Does this home field give them any type of advantage?
No, it's the same size ours is. We just got to be ready to play.
Coach, most of the Cascade football talk this season has revolved around running back Creed Rose, and he is a phenomenal runner, no doubt. How important will it be for kids like Nolan Barnes, Barron Hoffmeister, Ivan Spencer, and quarterback Austin Heiss to play well tonight, take the focus off Creed?
That's the game plan. We know they're going to be concentrating on him, so we've got to have other things to go, and I think our guys will be ready. Defense has got to step up and play. It's not a Creed team. This is a Cascade champion team.
Coach, you guys playing a little different form of Forrest tonight. You got Coach Coleman in this year. He's put the wing tee in. I think last week they had 48 carries for 280 yards. Tyler McClendon, we had him on earlier. I think he had the bulk of that with 115 yards. I would think it's obvious you guys intend to stack the box and force Reyes to beat you through the air. He only attempted 2 passes last week. Would it be safe to say that you guys really drilled lane assignments and worked on that for defense this week?
Well, their running backs run the ball so hard. They get a lot of yards after contact. And we really forced tackling, wrapping up, driving their feet, no yards after contact. We hadn't really changed a whole lot of what we're doing. We just got to get the physical part in it, the mental part in it, and get ready to play good ball. They didn't throw the ball much last week because they didn't have to.
Right.
The running game was so dominant that they didn't have to throw the ball. We hope to make them change things a little bit tonight.
I asked Coach Coleman earlier, same question, opposite team, but what are some things Forrest does on both sides of the ball that present problems for you from looking at film?
Well, they play hard. They're well coached, disciplined, and they get after you. And we got to done that, and we've been on the wrong end of the stick the last 4 years.
Kenny, you guys go up to 3A this year. You got teams like CPA, Giles County, and Marshall County. It's really going to be a tough district schedule. How important is it, considering the way the playoffs are now, with the emphasis on total wins, how important is it to pick these non-district victories up?
The way I look at the playoffs now with TSSAA's new format is every game's a district game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The district part of it is irrelevant anymore. Total wins is what gets you in, and it doesn't matter who you play, who you beat. You just got to win them. And some teams will get in the playoffs because they've played an easy schedule, and some teams that have played a tough schedule won't make it. We get in the playoffs, we're going through the front door. We're not going in the back door. We're going to play tough teams. I want to challenge our kids. I want to challenge them to be young men. I want to challenge them to be Christians. And sometimes you see more about your kids in adversity than you do when things are going well.
That's a good point.
We've got to my job as a coach is to teach these young men how to be men and how to be leaders and how to be fathers and Christians. And we're going through the front door. We're not going to schedule nobody that we think's an easy win. We want to challenge every week.
You got to respect that. Go ahead, Craig.
Okay. I know that when you come off a win, it's easy to get your kids focused off a win. It's a lot harder coming back with the adversity you said with the loss. How's this week's practice been in preparation for it? Have they came with it every day with the knowing what the goal is at hand, what you need to be done?
I thought our kids have had a good week. It's a horse show week, so there's a lot of distractions out of town, and they're just what it is. I think our kids have practiced well. We've had a good focus. All that doesn't matter now. This is just what's going to happen in these next 4 hours is what's going to dictate the dictate of the outcome of the game.
Yes, sir.
We got to be ready to play it.
Well, Kenny, you coached my son for 4 years. I've got a lot of respect for you as a coach and as a person, and what you alluded to earlier about raising them up to be fine Christian men. My son exemplifies that, and I appreciate what you did for him.
Well, I thank you. I think every one of these kids that go through this program, I treat them like mine. I don't treat every one of them the same. I have to treat them the way I feel like they need to be treated at the time. And one of the things the good thing about this team is every Wednesday night we're having a devotional time, and we're averaging about anywhere from 20 to 35 kids, and that's what this is all about.
That's great. That's great. Well, Kenny, I don't want to hold you up too long, buddy. I know you.
Hey, he's the winner of our Coach of the Week last week.
He sure is.
You can go down and see Mike Winton at Sears and get you a $25 gift certificate, Coach, and buy yourself a hammer.
It goes. These kids are what do this. It's not me. It's these kids right here.
Well, you are our winner this week. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me.
Coach Kenny Parker.
Good luck to you, buddy.